This story is not about me who invited an international student, but an international student who invited me. You have the freedom to fail. If you really want to meet new people, you can go and take it. Cooking is really a fun thing to do, to invite new people. No, even boiling potatoes is too much for some people.
Wow.
Yes, no, I just did your recipe. Wonderful as always. And it makes him happy. Just to say yes when you are invited to things. It's just more people makes for more fun.
Okay, what kind of fun?
Are you asking this because of my funny accent?
No.
It takes some courage to go to a friend group and say, hello, do you need somebody? If he hadn't done that, he would not have been our friend.
Good day, dear friends. I am Vadim, an Erasmus Mundus student, and this is More Than Studying podcast, where international students share their experiences of studying abroad and much more. I hope the stories collected in this podcast are not only helpful, but also inspiring. Remember, what we did, you can also do. Just give it a try. But this episode is gonna be a bit different from all others that we had so far, because today my guest is Victor, and he is from Belgium, and he is studying in Belgium. So he's a kind of a local student. He's master's student in computer science and is actually more or less done with his studies. Hi, Victor. How are you doing?
Hi, Vadim. I'm doing very fine, very fine. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, first thing that I want to say that you brought to me a small present. This is a pack of chocolates. Very nice of you. Thank you. But why?
Because it's a good habit of my friends. Every time that we go to see each other, we always bring a small gift to one another. So I want to thank you for inviting me here today. And what's more local than chocolate?
Okay.
I don't know, it's my favorite.
Okay. So you are a local student here.
Yes.
KU Leuven is quite full of international students. So you are kind of in your country, but at the same time, you have this unique opportunity to experience these intercultural experiences. So tell me more about it.
I think it's hard to generalize about the international students and the local students. But I think that everywhere I go, I see international students and they just live life normally like all of us. There are a lot of international students. There is nothing holding them from going to group activities, to joining sports, going to the lectures. And you tell me what you have heard of other international students, but I do not see any difference. Perhaps about their past experiences and whatnot, but in studying in Leuven, I do not really see a difference.
Okay, but do you want to stick to Belgians, or you prefer actually communicate with international students?
Absolutely.
Why?
Why? Because more people is more fun. They are really fun people. They can have a laugh. And also the fact that they come and join activities, that they come and do a hike in Leuven, that they come and do sports, it says a lot about them, that they are open people and passionate about doing something. Go there, be yourself, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like there is not. You have the freedom to fail. If you really want to meet new people, you can go and take it. I know it sounds cliche, but
no, it's a very good thought. I mean, it's okay to repeat quite basic thoughts that we heard a lot during our lives, but we just tend to forget them. And the more we are reminded of them, the more normal we understand that this is okay.
Something that I might say is just to say yes when you are invited to things. It may be hard from, there is a new course here next week. Do you want to join? And intuitively, we all have this reflex, right? Yeah, no, yeah.
It's so easy to say no.
Yes, but if you really want to meet some new people, the people in Leuven are very open. You just have to go there with a smile and say hello. And 9 times out of 10, if the people are not too busy, they will be really happy to show you the way and to accept you.
That's very good. Also, I would like to ask you about English, because like you have to communicate with international students in English, right? And there might be a language barrier as well, because English is not our first language, but still how you dealt with this.
Are you asking this because of my funny accent?
No. Why do you think so?
No, because I always hear from, oh, Victor, are you Russian? Victor, are you Russian? Because you have like a weird accent. And no, so it's not a struggle or a barrier for me to talk in English. But I know some people have difficulties with them.
Now I would like to ask you about your academic journey, because you lived in Belgium, right? And then you decided
Tiny city.
Okay, and why then you decided to move to Leuven later for your master's?
Yes, I wanted to be independent, have my own place, and to be a bit more free before I have my real own place.
Why did you think about going to study abroad, for example, for your master's?
I did not.
Yeah.
I'm from a very, very tiny city, and Leuven was like really abroad for me.
Okay, so it's just like one step out of your comfort zone already.
Well, if you're in a small town, small city, where there's like at maximum 10 people in the same room, you can make friends, really good friends, but they will not. You don't have really a lot of things to do. Whereas here in Leuven, you just have to open your door and you can do like 10,000 sports, you can visit 10,000 things, you can go to the nature, you can do everything. You have your own place, you can invite your own people.
This is quite interesting what you are talking about, because for a lot of people who are interviewed so far, they say that Leuven is quite small city and there are not so many
They have not seen Lower. They have not seen Lower.
I can't imagine, to be honest. Yeah, but there should be actually a balance between work, study, and also social activities. I mean,
absolutely.
How do you find this balance?
Well, this balance for me, it's really straightforward. You start working at 8 in the morning, you work your so many hours, and then once work is done, you promise to yourself that you will not touch the computer until tomorrow morning again. And then what you do from the evening to the morning, all on you.
What do you usually do? What kind of hobbies do you have?
I recently found that my agenda is like overbooked the last couple of weeks. Like,
wow.
I do the self-defense here in Leuven. I also started to join Taekwondo. Yesterday, I went out with a friend to go to the comedy thingy in Leuven. This was really fun, but it's really seldom that I have time for me now.
Wow.
I'm incredibly happy for that. Incredibly happy.
Yeah, you said that you actually do a lot of things, a lot of sports. I mean, we met also like during the self-defense. That was quite interesting. And it seems that you are the first one to approach new people and to become friends with them. I mean, how do you do this? How do you make new connections?
I see that some people are like a bit talking of, what is going on? Am I clothed right? Should I go more to the center? Am I doing this okay? I approached people because I saw that they were interested in doing the self-defense, but they were like a bit unsure. And since I really like the self-defense courses, I go to put them at ease from, okay, not a problem. Is this your first time coming here? Okay.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it's really good that you support people in the things that you're really passionate about. This way you involve new people, and this way you also make new friends. I guess that this is very beneficial approach.
For everybody involved.
That's true. So what about the friends that you had during your bachelor's, during your school? I mean, it's quite easy for you to keep in touch with them, but still, do you still maintain this?
Yes, absolutely. I maintain them every day, every week. I'm very, very grateful that I am able to cook and that my cot is at a really central location. So during the normal week, when everybody is in Leuven, I always invite somebody to come and eat with me to just stay together. And cooking is really, really a fun thing to do, to invite new people. And just sending messages of saying, hey, good luck with your interview, or hey, good luck with your exam, or hey, do you want to come to the self-defense tonight?
Yeah, I think these are very easy things to do, especially just like texting. It doesn't require a lot of time, but just like shows that you care about the person and
being attentive.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You also mentioned cooking, and you also mentioned that you finally have your own place, right?
I
Uh,
do. I do.
so, like, do you think that you became a bit more independent when you moved to another city? And what changed within you?
Absolutely, absolutely. Incredibly independent. Well, to be fair, I always was kind of independent. I never really liked that my parents brought me to school with their car. So ever since I can remember, I went to school with my bike, always, every day. And when I was at home, I really enjoyed cooking myself. But ever since I was in Leuven myself, there is nobody who will check if you really went to your courses. There's nobody who will check if you really ate correctly. There is nobody who will check on you if your room is still clean. There is nobody who will check this and that.
I think it does make sense to be responsible, actually. Yeah, you also said that you invite friends for like cooking together or eating together, which is really great. Have you ever invited international students?
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes,
did
yes.
they share their own, I don't know, cuisines or something like this? Yeah, tell me a funny story.
Well, oh, it was this story is not about me who invited an international student, but an international student who invited me. The Netherlands. Do you call that international?
Why not?
Yes. Well, he brought us a really crazy, crazy recipe. It was like, how do you call it? De la viande hachée.
Let it be just this.
Yes, like meat. How do you? Well, basically,
Like-
he took potatoes and like this meat, and he put it in
Means?
mincemeat. Yes, yes, yes. Very true. He took like mincemeat and potatoes, which really good, all went well. But then he decided to open like red beets and put it into a pan together with the potatoes and together with the mincemeat. And then he took an onion and he put it into the potatoes with the mincemeat with the red beets. And he took like cinnamon, he put it into there. And me and my friend, we have never seen such a recipe before. Since when is it allowed to put the red beets in a pan? And we were like, really
Confused.
surprised, confused is the right word. Confused to what is he doing here? But we ate and it was like really a wonderful dish that I do it like once a month now.
Oh.
And I always send him a message from, hey, I will not name names, but he will recognize himself. Hey, I just did your recipe. Wonderful as always. And it makes him happy. Makes me happy too.
Yeah, that's really good. I think that I also had some kind of similar experience. One of my friends, he for some reason decided to add to canned fish apples, and then I don't really know what he did after with this, but just like a combination apple with fish was so confusing to me. And this is not something cultural. I guess it was just like his improvisation, which is also
Cooking is an art.
interesting. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
To stay on the topic of cooking, a lot of cultural differences is just how people behave when you invite them at your home. Some people are like religiously from, oh, wait, I will put off my shoes and I will, oh, where can I put my jacket? Whereas some other people are really at home in your own home. But yeah, cultural differences, you love to see them.
How do you actually getting to know new people?
I think that there are a lot of international students or wannabe international students in your audience. Something I really recommend them is to go to Pangaea to get an international buddy. There they do always fun activities where you can meet a lot of new people, and it's just a social hub contact point where you can meet a lot of nice people.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about becoming a part of this program? I mean, to help?
I was officially how do they call this student buddies? I was student buddy of two people, one Norwegian guy and one Indian lady. And yes, I went there, and I also into one of these meeting evening. I also met like two other people whom I became the student buddy of, and it was really fun. I do not think that they were really confused or unsure about anything. They have all done their homework to how it is to be in Belgium, and they had like very, very few questions. Like the only things I could help them with was when they told me, what do we do? What are the fun things to do here? Like, you want to come with me? Sure.
Yeah, that's very good. So what are fun activities in Belgium or in Leuven in particular to
The most difficult thing is to get your feet in the door. If you like sports, where I think the majority of people do, you can go to the sports website of the KU Leuven, and there you see a whole range of activities. And all the sports I have tried, people were really happy to see new faces. So that's something you can do if you like sports. If you don't, there is a WhatsApp group of Leuven, fun activities in Leuven, where they sometimes do hiking, where they sometimes do a lot of other things that you can just join. And for meeting new people, going to the lectures, always a safe bet. And to read your mails, go to Pangaea. The best thing you can do is just befriend a local student who already knows his ways, and he will guide you. People here are very open and very sociable. For me, a good habit that I had, I cooked for the hallway 3 times this year to make everybody feel at home and just to meet new people. So it's not a rule with us that we have to cook or have to organize things, but it's good that we did that.
But what did you cook? Some Belgian meals? Belgian famous cuisines?
I love cooking. Cooking big foods is my specialty, but to cook for 12 people, that's not... I'm not able to do that. We did hot dogs with baguette and sausage, and everybody took like one vegetable, sliced it up, and it was like a very big collaborative effort.
Oh, interactive, very interactive.
Yes.
You know, actually, there is a kind of a stereotype that is within like the group of people that I communicate. People tend to think that Belgian people don't really like to cook, or they prefer to cook something very simple, like just to boil potatoes and that's it.
No, even boiling potatoes is too much for some people.
Wow.
Yes, no, that's something I find so sad, because in our hallway we're 18, you have only one kitchen, and do not really see a lot of people cooking. Good for them. They go eat to the city, they go with their friends. Very happy for them. But no, sometimes there are a lot of people who cook at the same time, but some people you don't see often.
Is it a thing in Belgium that they don't, like that people rarely cook?
It's a thing in Belgium that a lot of people, they go back home at the weekends, and then they get dishes from the mom and from the dad. And so they already have something to eat. Plus, at noon they go to the Alma, where
this is our canteen here in university.
Yes, that's our canteen. Who just go there and eat, and in the evening they eat just bread.
You know, I actually have one more question in terms of friends, because it seems that when international students come to a new country, they tend to make new friends with other international students, because it's a bit easier, because all international students are new here and they don't want to be alone. So it's quite natural that they gather together. And for local students, I think it's a bit different, even though that you say that there is no actually difference between local students and international.
I will put that back. I will take that back.
Yeah. So it seems that for local students, there is no reason to make actually new friends or to make close friends with international students. Isn't it a limiting factor, or how does it work for you? I mean, you have a lot of good friends already here. Why do you need more?
It's not a numbers game, eh? Just to meet new people, to have a fun time. And who knows, perhaps you can have a new couple of people to hang out with. My closest international friend, he comes to eat with me like every other week or so, and we always do some activities together. That's
like what? Like
yesterday we went to the comedy show, which was really nice, and we also went to get an ice cream. And there's nothing holding anybody back from joining some events.
That is true.
It was in a board game evening that we met. I had my own friend group. We were like, I think 4 or 5. And he knew absolutely nobody. He joined us from, hey, do you search somebody to play a game with? And he said, sure, join us. He also spoke Dutch, which was nice, but not obligatory. And we spent like the whole evening together. The 5 now 6 of us. And we really see him. I see him every week, every other week. It takes some courage to go to a friend group and say, hello, do you need somebody? If he hadn't done that, he would not have been our friend, and we would not have spent so much quality time together. Quality of a friendship is how much time you are able to spend together.
You know, the story that you're telling is so inspiring. I mean, it actually does make sense to just come and say hello and suggest to co-operate.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, exactly. I guess like the more I talk to people, the more I understand how many interesting people are there, and they just need to be asked good questions to reveal their interesting personality, actually.
Absolutely.
Okay, is there any piece of advice that you can give to international people who probably would like to learn more about Belgian culture?
Just going to a church. I went to a church in Kortrijk last week, where we went there. Splendid. Like a lot of artwork inside, a lot of sculptures, a lot of this. And if you are not used to see that, you might say, oh, wow, that's awesome. And we also went on top. And something I really also like about Belgium, there is like this, biking is a big thing in Flanders. In Flanders, it's a big thing. You can just go, take your bike and bike around. There is, if you want to learn more about Flanders, I highly suggest the Flanders route. The Flanders route, in Leuven, you have like those little yellow signs about Vlaanderen route. To the left, Vlaanderen route, to the right. And that's like a whole biking tour who goes through all of Flanders, so you can really see a lot of nice buildings, nice cities, nice landscapes, to learn the history.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I could go for the really stereotypical answer, like the chocolate, like the ones you have on your desk. Chocolate or the beers, the fries, a lot of people love.
That's very good. And it's also good to bring some Belgian people with you on these trips.
Absolutely. You have to take a Belgian person with you because they know it really well.
You know, this is kind of a very new idea that we come up with. When you as international student come to a new country, it's actually good to try to make friends with local people and to ask them to tell you about the country, to ask them for like destination to travel, or probably even take them with you on these adventures, because it seems to be as a very beneficial and great thing.
Absolutely. One of the first things you should try to do.
Yeah, because like actually a lot of people mentioning that it's quite easy to make friends with international people, but it's also a good thing to not to close your eyes at local people, at people who live in this country and know much more about it and can really give you a good piece of advice. Yeah, I think also here is the message for local people. Please join buddy program. Please be open to international students. Just show that we international students are welcome here in your country.
Absolutely.
You are representative as well.
But yeah, it's kind of sad because you can only have 3 international students as a local buddy, and there is always a shortcoming of local buddies. So please do.
Okay.
Please do. Check your mail.
Wrapping up this interview, is there anything important you think other people should know? You please free to say.
Life is for living.
What does it mean?
Life is for living.
What does it mean?
It means what you want it to mean. You only have one life, and you will much more regret the things you did not do than the things you had done.
But I see what you are doing. You are just leaving some space for interpretation.
That's a typical Victor, yeah?
Okay, good. Thank you very much for the interview. Please share this podcast if you like it and support us with your feedback. Always do your best and believe with all your heart. Victor and Vadim were with you today. Stay tuned to this Modern Studying podcast.